and welcome back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Today is season 3, episode 8. I hope you're doing well. I'm super excited. You're probably watching this the 26th, I think, so this is like right after Christmas. So hi, I hope you had a great Christmas, or just a great weekend if you don't celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or other holidays. I forgot. I meant to say like Merry Christmas in the last video, but I forgot that that video was planned to be on the 25th, so we have it here. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm super excited. We finally got, well, not finally, but like Angel is out in the wild. he's not a secret anymore, so I don't know if he's like gonna be a bit like in season 1, not as much obviously, but like a bit like season 1, like he's there sometimes to help and he's like hanging out in the library sometimes. I don't think so, because Giles has trauma, but we never know. So yeah, I'm excited to see more of this. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with Xander and Willow. I hope they tell others soon. Like, it's like people were talking, because I finally got so because I'm filming this and it's back to back. Obviously, I haven't seen your feedback from last episode, but yeah, it's like I don't think they're bad people and stuff, but I guess I'm more like disappointed in them than anything. But yeah, so yeah, we'll never know. So seriously, with Buffy, sometimes I'm like, I expect this to happen, and something like that I didn't think would it like possible, like that could happen. The show happens, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess. So yeah. So yeah, let's get to it. If you like the video, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment, my below, subscribe to see more, and yeah, check out my Patreon if you want the full and uncut reaction. And let's get to it.
My world is spinning.
It's not that bad, Willow, really.
740? Verbal? I'm pathetic.
For what?
Illiterate.
Yes, it
Complete
is.
as the slack-jawed yokel.
Also,
That's right.
yeah, I have a new audio system, so hopefully it should make it crisper. Because before I couldn't even move the audio setting, while I was filming, but now I can. So hopefully that'll make it better. So, yeah.
The fact that your 740 verbal closely resembles my combined score is in no
Yeah,
way compromises your
SATs.
position as the village idiot.
Where did I go wrong?
You did amazing, Willow, as usual.
You guys get your scores?
Cordelia, Willow was very sad by her academic failure. How did you do? This is not good.
What's not good?
Well, I'm just worried it may hurt my stand.
The four of us?
A double date. It could have potential.
Buffy! Hey! Did you get your SAT scores?
And by the look on your face, I'm guessing you and I are going to be manning the drive-through windows side by side.
They're just test scores, right? What they really mean anyway.
Obviously, I don't know. People explained to me it was verbal and math, and that's it. Which I was surprised by, because I think my minstrel exams has like science, it has French, it has English, it has like everything. So I was like, only that, really? So, but I don't know the scoring exactly.
1430, Buffy, you kicked ass! Okay, so academic achievement gets me a little excited.
Buff, that's amazing.
Let's go! Why are you so sad?
I never really thought about it. I wasn't even sure I was gonna have one.
Well, I think this is great. Now you can leave and never come back. Well, I mean that in a positive way. Get out of Sunnydale, that's a good thing. What kind of moron would ever want to come back here?
Is it go- No! I'm eating something, Satan. What the fuck? Is Spike coming back? I agree with Cordelia. Why? Okay, probably not voluntarily.
Home, sweet home.
What did someone Drusilla beat you up? What the fuck happened?
and more, much more than this. I did it my way.
He looks alone.
Priscilla, come home.
Nope, he's not. Did you gain craziness? I think Drusilla left him. And now he's sad. I would say it's kind of fair, but not really. Because, like, basically, Angel came back. And then he was like... And then she was all over Angelus. Instead of him. Right? And then that made him mad, and that's why he teamed up with Buffy, because he wanted her back. But if she was still in love with Angelus, then probably she just didn't want anything to do with him. Oh, don't worry. That was a bitchy move. You're okay. Well, as much as a vampire can be okay.
Hey, those are from the pier.
Yeah, I just got them developed.
There's pictures of me in your locker. I never knew I was locker door material.
Well, just barely. Besides, I look really cute in those pictures.
Hey, so what's the verdict? Do we bowl?
We bowl.
Great. Double bowling date. I'm on Oz's team.
Yeah? Well,
What is this?
it's a gift.
What's the occasion?
Pretty much you are.
It's a little pet switch.
It's kind of a theme present. Do you like it?
I'm more than like Oz. This is probably the sweet. We have to find a little Pez werewolf so little Pez witch can have a boyfriend.
I don't think they make a werewolf Pez.
Darn
Might have
it.
to settle for a wacky cartoon dog.
Buffy, this is remarkable.
So is this. Where is this retreat thingy? The Yukon?
It's quite nearby, actually. It's a clearing at the top of Breaker's Woods. It's the site of some fascinating druidic rituals.
Of course you found
Okay,
her.
but you're just going for a few days, right? I mean, you're not gonna settle there and grow crops or anything.
I don't...
My gear? No, this is basic necessities.
Giles, I know the drill.
She may be right.
But yeah, no, I figured you... Okay. Be kind, rewind.
With scores like these, Buffy, you could have a first-rate education. I'm not suggesting that you ignore your calling, but you need to look to your future. And with faith here, it may be that you can
True.
move on, for a time at least. Are you planning on seeing Angel?
Yes. Actually, I am. Look, but there's not gonna be any rush. Anywhere. Okay, we're friends. That's all either of us wants. Nothing's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen.
Like what?
It's a mistake. It's a terrible, fatal mistake. I see that now.
It's just bowling.
It's bad bowling. It's a double date with all of us, and they're gonna know.
How are they gonna know? Maybe we've had one or two indiscretions, but that's all past. Look, we're just very good friends who like to hang out. And can I kiss your earlobe?
No. Oh, okay. No. Pez.
Piss.
Maybe bowling might be too much to handle.
Looks like it.
I wish I wasn't so attracted to you.
Hellmouths and vampires?
Not really seeing the distinction.
And you're always talking about how you wish you could lead a more normal life, but this is your chance.
Yeah, it's just not that simple. I have responsibilities.
I know, but I spoke with Mr. Giles, and he said
That Faith could be Miss Sunnydale in the Slayer pageant. I know.
it's time to think about your future, Buffy, about your whole life. I mean, honestly, is there anything keeping you here?
The dude. But yeah, especially as like the whole of like season 1, half of season 2 was like, look how I want to be normal, and everyone being like, haha, psych, nope, you know? And then suddenly it's like, oh wait, you can abandon all these responsibilities that everyone has been yelling at you to like uptake and not whine about, and just be perfect like that, and just go even away, you know? So it's not exactly just like, oh yay, it's you know, it's changing your reality, changing your town, changing your friends, changing, you know, the destiny that you have that you're trying to go for. So
You brainwashed her. I could just...
the worst is Angelus probably did.
Here, I'll show you who's a cool guy.
You're
You're going down.
well, not soon anyway. How did he not die?
This is just too much.
Looks like it. And I think it's also, you know, the trauma of being burned by fire before.
Did you come in through the back?
Yeah. I need a curse.
A what?
A curse. You know, something nasty. Boils.
Percy. Would you excuse me a moment? Blessed
Willow.
be. Anything in particular I can help you find?
Yeah, it's all here on the list. Skink root, essence of rosethorn, canary feathers.
Uh-huh. A love spell. Want that old lover to come back to you? Are you sure you know what you're doing, huh?
No. Oh, well, I mean, yes. I know how to do a love spell, but this is more of an anti-love spell.
To not be in love with Xander anymore.
I just got a better idea.
Yeah, steal her instead. Oh, the mayor. Hello.
Oh, look at that. Every time. Cuts to the left. See, and it's not the carpet, it's me. I swear, I would sell my soul for a decent short game. Of course, it's a little late for that. I don't suppose I could offer your soul, huh?
So you have
Really help me on
already...
the green.
First of all, how the fuck do you know about that? I mean, he just told, like, you have spies everywhere? What the hell? And you sold your soul?
He's been spotted back in town, and there was an incident at a magic shop in broad daylight. The police had a hell of a time covering it up.
Well, yes. You know, he was up to all sorts of shenanigans last year. We had a world of fun trying to guess what he'd do next. I remember. But I guess we're past that now. This year is too important to let a loose cannon rock the boat.
Should I, Mr. Trix, send a committee to deal with this?
A really hard time coming up with an alibi so I could come over here.
She doesn't know about me.
Big no. She's having enough trouble dealing with the Slayer issue. I don't think she's ready to process the information that you and I are friends again. Anyway, I think this college Jones is just a reaction to the whole Slayer thing.
She wants you to get out.
Someplace a little less hellmouthy.
I can
She has her point.
get behind that.
You know, but there are reasons to stay, too.
What are they?
Well, you.
Well, I know there's my Slayer duties, obviously. Another perspective to consider.
Where are you going? You just got here. It's early.
Yeah, well, my mom starts worrying a lot earlier these days. I'll stop by soon.
This feels so lonely.
Whoa, it smells like church in here.
No, wait. Evil church.
It's just chemistry stuff, an experiment.
So you said when you called, why do I have to...
Bring mixture
Someone
to a boil?
in the comments was like, Xander just wants something he can't have. Like, he wanted Buffy, and then he wanted Cordelia, and now that the Willow is with someone, he wants, well, like, So they said like he thinks like the grass is green on the other side all the time, which I think is really fits his personality. I think that's what he's
I assume this
doing.
won't make us late for our evening of bowling magic.
Because
There's no magic.
Because Willow makes more sense, but it's just the only thing not the only thing, but especially it's because I feel like she had her whole arc with Xander and the character development of being like, if he isn't gonna come to me, then I'm gonna move on. And she did, and she got Oz, and she loves him. So I just feel like they're kind of ruining her character arc. Like, that's kind of what's bothering me the most, really. Because, like, clearly, like, she's trying to stop cheating, but, like, it's just like she had her whole thing, and she had so many episodes, she was, like, yawning over Xander, and she even told him, she was like, I've wanted to be with you, like, for, I don't know which episode. And then she finally moved on, and it's like, oh well. I just feel like it kind of sucks. Just like, like the story, everything they build up in season 1.
I mean, bowling. Yeah, Cordelia and Oz are gonna meet us here later.
Can we turn these lights on? Is that a spell book?
No.
Why did he have to be here?
History book.
Wait a minute. This is love spell stuff. You doing a love spell?
No, of course not. This is a purely scientific delusting spell. For us, I thought it would go better if you didn't know.
Are you nuts? Or have you forgotten that I tend to have bad luck with these sorts of spells?
True. But you said you wish that these feelings could just go away.
Yeah, I wish for a lot of things. I told you I wish I was a fireman when we were in 6th grade, but you didn't follow through on that.
I can't do this anymore, Xander.
Questions.
Xander!
I need to borrow the little girl. You don't mind, do you?
He scared me.
Threatening me? That's not nice. We're all gonna be very best friends.
Xander!
Ooh,
Spell.
damn.
For me. You're gonna do a spell for me.
What kind of spell?
Love spell. Are you brain dead? Ryan, you'll do it.
Yes, I'll do it.
You lie to me, and I'll shove this through your face. You want that?
No.
Right through to your brain.
No, please, no.
She wouldn't even kill me.
He's also suicidal?
She just left. She didn't even care enough to cut off my head or set me on fire. I mean, is that too much to ask? No?
Usually, yeah.
Little sign that she cared. It was that truce with Buffy that did it.
Oh yeah,
Truce
she
said
doesn't
I'd
know
gone
about
soft.
that.
Wasn't demon enough for the likes of her. And I told her it didn't mean anything. I was thinking of her the whole time. She didn't care.
That must be so scary.
We got to Brazil, and she was... So I said, I'm not putting up with this anymore. And she said, fine. And I said, yeah, I've got an unlife, you know? And she said we could still be friends. God, I'm so unhappy.
There.
I mean, friends. How could she be so cruel?
I think this is a presentation of what she was trying to do.
That smell.
All right.
Oh my god, was he about to rape her?
Get started.
No, I'm not a real witch, you know. I don't know if this is gonna work right away.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, I'll kill him, and you try again.
This isn't enough.
What?
Well, there are other ingredients. and a book. I need a spell book. This isn't it.
We were supposed to meet in here. I don't know what could have happened.
What is all this stuff? I'm thinking weird science.
Was Willow messing with her magic tricks again? Maybe they disappeared. Maybe she turned Xander into something. Is she?
Whatever happened, there was obviously a fight.
I don't see any blood.
Yeah, either they were taken, or they ran, or maybe...
You're having too many oars. Pick one.
I don't know.
Shush.
I need you guys to find Giles, okay? I'm gonna look for them. Maybe they didn't get too far.
Where's Giles?
He's at a retreat in the clearing in Breaker's...
You don't have to go all the way across the country. I picked up some brochures from some nearby schools, okay?
That's great, Mom, but now's really not a good...
Joyce.
Shit, because she thinks he's good.
So I'm strolling through the park looking for a meal, and I happen to walk by, and she's making out with the Chaos Demon. And so I said, you know, I don't have to put up with this. And she said, fine. So I said, fine, do whatever you like.
Are they really having relationship talk right now?
Well, Spike, sometimes even when two people seem right for each other, their lives just take different paths. Like when Buffy's father and I...
No, this is different. Our love was eternal, literally. You got any of those little marshmallows?
Let me look.
This is kind of like last episode with the fake watcher. Kind of.
Spike.
Oh my God. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're not invited.
He's crazy. He'll kill us.
Not will I breathe? Well, actually, I don't breathe.
Joyce, listen to me.
You get out of this house, or I will stake you myself.
You're a very bad man.
Joyce, you can't trust him. Invite me in. You touch her and I'll cut your head off.
Yeah? You in what army?
That would be me. Angel, why don't you come on in?
Oh no.
You shouldn't have come back, Spike.
I do what I please.
Okay, I'm confused again.
Willow! They could be cutting off Xander's ear right now. Or other parts.
What is it?
Hello?
It's Willow. She's nearby.
You can smell that?
You can smell her? She doesn't even wear perfume.
She's afraid.
Oh my God. Is this some sort of residual werewolf thing? This is very disturbing.
It is.
I really agree.
I just
That's
need
cool.
a few supplies, and then I'll take it. Oh, I wish I was dead.
Well, if you close your eyes and wish real hard.
Hey, back off.
We still need him.
That's the best.
Need him? He's probably just got him locked up in the factory.
Well, hey, how thick do you think I am?
Fine. Could we just get this over with?
Leave them alone? I don't think so.
Oh, God.
Now what?
We killed a homeless man on this bench. Me and Drew. That's a good times.
What the fuck is this episode? I love it. Don't worry.
I guess you had to be there.
Oh, la, la, I love this.
Your work?
Here's a list.
Essence of violet, cloves, Angel.
Right.
Set of runic tablets. Spike can get the rat's eyes.
Here's to bring her, rats. You're one to talk.
Meaning?
The last time I looked in on you two, you were fighting to the death. Now you're back making googly eyes at each other like nothing happened. Makes me want to heave.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're just friends.
That's right.
You're not friends. You'll never be friends. You'll be in love till it kills you both. You'll fight, and you'll shag, and you'll hate each other till it makes you quiver, but you'll never be friends. Love isn't brains, children. It's blood. Blood screaming inside you to work its will. I may be love's bitch, but at least I'm man enough to admit it.
Let's go, Spike. Never thought I'd say that, but let's go. Probably has a concussion.
Do I remember having a fight with Spike?
You do.
I won, right? Kicked his ass.
Not really.
You're real brave. Do you need to barf?
No, I'll be okay. Where are we?
The factory. We're locked in the basement.
That burnt out place in the middle of nowhere? So we're pretty much in a scream all you want scenario.
He's so drunk he forgets about us and we starve to death. That's sort of the best one.
Well, we're not gonna die.
You're not.
If he's so drunk, he'll get sloppy. And then I'll make my move.
Shoot.
As long as my move doesn't involve standing up or using my limbs, we'll be okay.
You'll just glare at him to death.
We're not supposed to.
Exemption for impending death situation.
Oh no, they're gonna walk in. They might not, but I think they will. And the camera is panning. And... Yep! Ah. Also, someone said that, like, this... maybe it's not exactly what you said, so I'm sorry if I fuck it up, but, like, something along like that, it's just, it shows the consequences of your actions, and the consequences are about to show up, like, right the fuck now. And it's also, and it's like, if they want an open relationship between the four of them, go for it, girls. But, and when it's open, it's kind of in the word, in the way that you talk about it. Like, you talk about it, and you consent, everybody consents before you do it. So, it's like, yes, I've heard of those, but, like, that's not what's happening right now. It could, but right now you're just cheating.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God, Oz.
Oh God.
Get out of here.
Yeah, agree, could do.
Cordelia! Cordelia!
No shit!
Oh
my God.
Where are they?
Lenny, how have you been?
Better since you left. You should have stayed gone.
Is that right?
You know, he was just leaving. Don't you start anything.
This pissant used to work for me.
The guys are in trouble. We can't risk this.
I don't think we have a choice.
You other two
Yeah,
can walk
agreed.
away from this.
I die, your chums die.
Sorry. We're staying.
Not for long.
Did he take the package? Okay, thank you. Now we can fight. Collaboration fight scene. Love those. Come on, stab him. Oh, this is a place where they double stab. It never ends. Oh, it's stuck in. Oh no, fuck.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Poor Cordelia.
Cordy, Oz went to get help.
I mean, to get help where? They're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's better than just staring there. Oh.
I'm alright.
You're not up to your full strength.
That window's about to go.
I forgot he wasn't.
Baby,
like his supper. Baby like his supper.
He's so petty.
Why doesn't baby? Oh, don't tell me that wasn't fun.
It was.
Oh, God. It's been so long since I had a decent spot of violence. It really puts things in perspective. Oh, yeah, you too. Just friends. No danger there.
We just do the damn spell now.
Oh, saw the spell. Your friends are at the factory. I'm really glad I came here, you know? I've been all wrong-headed about this. Weeping, crawling, blaming everybody else. I want Drew back. I just got to be the man I was. The man she loved.
That's so...
I'm gonna do what I should have done in the first place. I'll find her, wherever she is, tie her up, torture her, till she likes me again.
I was about to say, that's a healthy way to see it. Never fucking mind. I didn't say anything.
I can't see you.
Cordy.
He created all things in order that they might exist. And the generative forces of this world are wholesome.
Wait, they actually killed Cordelia off? I wasn't taking it seriously because I didn't think they would.
And there is no destructive poison in them, for the dominion of Hades is not on earth, for righteousness is immortal.
So Cordelia's gonna be okay?
Oh, fuck you!
She lost none of her vitals were punctured.
They did that on purpose, the bitches.
I never knew there was anything inside me that could feel this bad. For the longest time, I didn't know what I wanted. I wanted everything. And now, I just want him to talk to me again.
Just give it some time. And be prepared for some groveling.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm all over groveling.
Good. So, you know, I hear sometimes it works.
I mean, also he has every right, Oz or Cordelia, to just be like, I don't want to see you again. Or like, as much as they can, being in a school.
Yeah.
Stay away from me.
That's fair. It's more than fair. Sad, but it's more than fair. I'm so sorry, girl. I really don't know where this relationship is gonna go. Oh, never mind. I know now.
We're not friends. We never were. And I can fool Giles. And I can fool my friends. But I can't fool myself. Or Spike for some reason. You have to.
Look. There's gotta be some way we can still see each other.
There is. Tell me that you don't love me.
Oh la la. That must have been a hard choice. That's maturity. That is maturity and self-sacrifice. I'm so sorry, dude. You're the best. These are indeed the consequences. Everyone is sad. Accept him. Accept him. That's kind of funny. This episode, those two last episodes were like, every secret is that I know, that we know, that the watcher, oh my god, that I don't know, the one who watches the show knows is out, right? Like someone was talking about, because I was talking about it before, that like it's immature, and I was like, oh, they're teenagers, so they aren't mature, and it's like, yeah, that's true. And that kind of ties in with what Buffy did, in the way that, of course, it's not the same thing, obviously, but it's just like, because it's true that she wants to have a life with him forever. It ain't gonna happen. There are too many risks, and I think she can't bring herself to do that anymore. And she just realized that, like, she could pretend forever that they're just friends. She could pretend for forever that, like, they're just, you know, she could pretend for forever that they're just friends, that they're, you know, there's nothing between them, but it ain't true. So that was indeed the best way to go about this. It's the most mature way, and I'm proud of her for doing it. It doesn't mean that it doesn't suck and that it's not hurtful for her to do that, but still, I'm proud of her doing that, really. For Willow and Xander, I think some people were mad about the cheating, and people have in the comments varying reactions to cheating. I'm gonna say my opinion, which is that you should not cheat with your partner. Like, if you feel like you moved, because if you feel like you move on, if you feel like you like two people, that's totally fine, but you've got to let both parties know, right? It's because I feel like Willow genuinely really liked Oz still, but she just always kind of liked Xander, and that came back. That's another bottle of, no, what's the expression? Another can of worms that I've touched upon a little bit earlier. But she genuinely liked Oz, and she was like really trying to get rid of these feelings that she had for Xander, and I think it didn't even cross her mind to have an open relationship. And the person said that to me, it's just, she didn't tell them. They didn't, like, it's an open relationship when you're open about it with people. So if you're hiding the fact that you're in an open relationship, that's just cheating, bro. And I think they were really trying to stop themselves. I mean, Willow really was. Xander, I think, less, but still. From, you know, cheating. But they just were in close proximity too much. And like us, they're teenagers. Hormones over dictate logic, you know? I mean, I'm not a teenager anymore, but I'm close to one, so I can understand that to a degree, but at the same time, my values contradict too much with that to do it. But also with so, but I'm glad that they finally know, because it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if Oz will, I think, because it's such a betrayal. It's like, it's such a betrayal to see that, right? It's poor. I'm glad Cordelia didn't die. I was so scared that she was gonna die. But it's such a a betrayal to see that happen. And they made their choice, right? Maybe they were trying to not do it anymore, but regardless, they were still doing it, and they made their choice, and the consequences are that Oz and Cordelia feel betrayed and might not want to talk to them again, and that's totally within their rights. That, like, it's like, someone cheats on you, I feel like, of course, there's circumstances and blah blah blah, but in this scenario, there's no really reason to be like, oh, it wasn't cheating because of, like, to me, when as soon as you have like a sexual act of love, you're cheating. You can have female-male relationship like Willow and like Xander and Buffy. Of course, Xander likes Buffy, but Buffy doesn't like Xander. But I feel like as soon as you get to a kiss, because if they had done it one time and they felt really bad about it but never done it again, I'd be like, okay, it's an accident, they were really into the moment, it's an accident, whatever. But it's the fact that they kept doing it, right? It's the fact that they kept doing it, and they were like, oh, let's get doing it in secrets, and it's like it's like, and sure, you can say like, oh, you know, it's just my hormones, and it's just like, I didn't mean to do it. Okay, it's just your hormones, but you're still gonna have consequences for what you're doing. Maybe it's just your hormones, and maybe it's just like, when you're not in the room with them, you don't think about them that way, and you just like, I don't know. But there's still some consequences for that, and that's the partner that you have that loves you feeling betrayed. That's just it. So I fully support Cordelia and Oz in this. I feel like there's gonna be tension for a little bit, which is, you know, fair. I hope that they can be forgiven just for us, but at the same time, they don't have to be forgiven. And in the way that it depends on the person's personality and character and values, right? Some might, of course, I think they don't really know the full story, but you feel more betrayed if, for example, you have sex with a person or just a kiss. But at the same time, I think it's more along the line of the emotional involvement that you have. It's like, you love me, but do you? Because you're doing this, right? So I'm just saying that to talk about like if they would forgive them. I don't know. Oz seems like a more forgiving person than Cordelia, that's for sure. To the point where that they're gonna get in a relationship together again. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm glad that they talked. I'm glad that it's found out. I wish they had told them. But they didn't, and I wish they had, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting them to tell them at all. Fuck all. So yeah, I'm glad that it's out. I don't know what's gonna happen next. It's so funny because I really like Willow. Xander I like a little bit less, but he's still a likable character sometimes. So I kind of like root for all of them, but on this I'm mostly on. I'm actually all for. I'm sad for Willow because it genuinely, like, it hurts her. Obviously, so I'm sad that it hurts her, but at the same time, it's your own action that caused this. So, yeah. Yeah. And also, I'm really proud of Buffy. It must have been a hard choice. Will she stick to that choice and never see him again? I don't think so, because he's a regular. But I'm proud of her. It's hard. Would I have had the strength to do that? Probably not. Just know that you love someone, but okay, we can't see each other. We just can't see each other, and know we both love each other. Like, that's hard. And it's like, can't we make it work? And it's like, not really. And it's like, Because there's no guarantee that the curse will fall back, and there's no guarantee that it will come back on, but it's like, ugh. I think it's just, she couldn't have all those things on her head anymore. She was like, the best way is just not to see him again. Which I agree with in this situation. It sucks, and I'm sad, and I wish they could still be together, and I wish everyone could be with who they like, but that's not how it works, sadly. But I think it was a really fun episode. I haven't even talked about Spike the whole time. Shut up my face. Spike, I can't believe he was back. I think he's just a guest, like, he's not. Maybe he might be back later on, but I think it was just like, oh, it's not a cameo because he was there the whole episode, but you know, like, hi, bye. And I'm glad that he figured it out. Like, for a vampire, he's so human, if that makes sense. Like, the reaction into like the drinking everything and just being like, you know what? And when he was talking with Buffy and Angel, being like, you know, you're not friends, he was like, you know, I'm a fool for love, and at least like I'm man enough to admit it. Or like him being like, you know what, I'm just gonna win Drusilla over. Of course, torture is not the option I would choose for literally any reason. I'm like, I kind of wish he would die before he tortures Drusilla, because, you know, that's never nice, but what can I expect? It's Spike and Drusilla, man. I can't expect rainbows and puppies, because they're gonna eat the fucking puppies. So, yeah. I love that he made a comeback. I think this whole episode, sometimes people in the comments talk like the theme of the episode, and I love that. You guys are great when you do that. I think it's more Firefly, though. There's someone that does that all the time, like what was the theme of this episode, but people don't do that on Buffy sometimes. I think it was love and being confident in your love, or lack of confidence in your love. But you know, Willow and Xander being sort of confident in their love, and then, you know, it backfiring, and yeah, I like this episode. The aftermath, I think, it left me sad, but it's a good sad in a way, that like, in, how to say this, in the way that everything that had to be done is done, and now there's just the consequences of their actions left. And I was about to say, it can only get better from here, but I don't know. It's Buffy, man. It can get worse. But it technically can get only better from here, in the way that, like, they found out that you've cheated, and, you know, they're not happy about it, and maybe they'll make up later. My brother came back from school, so sorry for the noise. Man, he talks. I'm just looking at the wave of my microphone to see what it picks up. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if you're gonna hear it because of the music that I put usually in the background. Yeah, and earlier I think my dad was talking with my sister, but my headphones are kind of muffling, so I didn't hear it until a little bit after, so sorry about that. Yeah, I think it was a great episode. It's left me sad, of course, but one of my worst tropes is, you know, miscommunication. So I'm glad that they're honest, even if the truth hurts, and even if, like, everybody is fucking sad at the moment, it's out, at least, you know? So we're probably gonna have some fight scenes, or like something along the lines of blah, you suck, you blah blah blah, blah. But at least it's out. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy that it's out. And yeah. Also, I'm also a little bit biased for Xander and Willow, because Oz is my favorite character, and Willow is my, I think in order it's like Oz, Buffy, Willow, Cordy, no, Giles, Cordy, Xander, Joyce, is kind of either after Xander or before. Probably before Xander. But also because she's less there, there's lesser chance of me seeing her bad side. Mainly she's at the bottom because, you know, she kicked out her child. And Angel is above Xander, but Angel is like, bleh, you know? So I might be a little bit biased towards that, but I think generally cheating is bad, you know? Even if Will is one of my favorite characters, cheating is bad. And that has been demonstrated. So, yeah, let's go to the extras. Jack Plotnick, Alan. Deputy Mayor Alan Finch is played by Jack Plotnick. In addition to Buffy, Plotnick is best known for his series regular and recurring roles on Grace and Frankie, Z Nation, The Mentalist, oh no, fuck, I forgot. Okay. The Mentalist, Reno 911, Action, Ellen, and Drawn Together, and his appearance in the films Meet the Fockers. Down with Love, Rubber, Wrong, and Gods and Monsters. Nice. I don't know his face. Ooh, it's all we have. Also, someone told me, because I was like, it sucks that you're getting spoiled, but they're like, it's like a modern thing to not want to be spoiled, because like that's how it attracts people and makes them want to be back in the episode. I'm like, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Because like, Spike is back. Less of a shock, but at the same time, you're excited because you know it's happening. So, yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. That's why I love comments, because it's like a point that I didn't think about seeing. Lover's Walk. Oh, that must have been. Oh, I didn't talk about this. That must have been so scary to have like it's like to have your abuser and your captor just threaten you 1 second, and the next he's like crying on you and expecting you to be emotionally there for him is like, that must have been so scary. And they did it so well, the way that's like she just cries silently. Oh my god, it would be so scary. Also, yeah, the way he was like, why did she come up my head? It's like, oh my god, it's the 20 episode of 144. That's good. I agree, it was a really great episode. Death count. Clerk woman bitten by Spike. 3 vampires staked by Buffy. Lenny staked by Spike. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he did. While Buffy, Spike, and Angel are walking around town gathering supplies for the spell, Buffy has a stake. Later, when confronted with a group of vampires, she's forced to break a broom for a stake because she no longer has it. She just dropped it in the fight. When Spike is holding a broken bottle to Willow's face, the camera is facing Spike and Willow's hair is on her face. When the camera is facing Willow, her hair is to the side and twitches back and forth as the camera angle changes, like... When Buffy is holding Spike down, the hand that's holding his throat changes from right to left and back again. It's the same thing. Doing shots. After Buffy talks to Angel about going to college, she gets up from the couch. Sarah Michelle Gellar's mark, a red X mark made of tape, is clearly visible on the couch cushion to let the actress know what part of the couch to sit on. I didn't even notice. Spike is seen disinfecting his hand burned with alcohol, but this would be unnecessary as vampires cannot be infected. That's true. I did kind of wonder why he was doing that, but I was like, meh. Probably something I don't know. It wasn't. During the scene wherein Willow and Xander discuss their options on how to escape, the blood on Xander's face keeps changing length, going from his cheek to his chin and back again. Oh my god, they were just like, go, 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 go this entire episode. Willow refers to herself as Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel, a hillbilly from the popular anime series. Oh, that guy from The Simpsons. I haven't really watched The Simpsons, so. Angel reads the novel La Nausée. Yeah, that. I don't know how they meant it, but nausea is like the feeling of wanting to throw up. Like I'm nauseous. It's the same thing. Oz gives Willow a Pez dispenser in the shape of witch. Buffy tells Oz to be kind, rewind. A reference to little stickers that appeared on VHS rental tapes to remind customers to rewind them to the beginning before returning them to the store. According to James Marsters, he burned his hand quite badly while filming the scene where Spike is struck by sunlight while passed out drunk, but rather than go to the on-set medic, he pretended that everything was fine and went to a hospital directly after the shooting was wrapped. I don't know if that's smarter to go to hospital or not. No. Spike and Drusilla were inspired by Sid Vicious. That doesn't mean like quicker help or better help. Like Spike and Drusilla were inspired by Sid Vicious and his girlfriend Nancy Spoogan. Spike sings along to the Gary Oldman cover of My Way by Vicious Band, the Sex Pistols, at the end. Well, that's what he was singing. This was screenwriter Dan Weber's first script for the show. You did good, my man. Immediately after the first airing, a Buffy Christmas advertisement began airing. Okay, I might do that. With the events of this episode, Cordelia gains an identical injury to her actress. Charisma Carpenter has a latch on her belly from a childhood accident, being impaled by rebar. It's a rebar. Oh, it's the same thing in the show. Okay. Thought it was like a metal pipe. That's so cool. Path of Love, Love or Cursed, Amour Contrarié, Frustrated Love. What was that actually? Struggles of Love, Lover's Walk. That's pretty close. Frustrated Lovers, nice. So that was it. That was a really fun episode. I think it did really great plot-wise, really advanced the plot, and I think this whole season is really doing that compared to some of the episodes. But this was like a nice one. I liked it. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment, write 5 below, subscribe to see more, and can check out my Patreon if you want the full and uncut reaction. And still Merry Christmas to the people that are still celebrating. While you see this, I'm probably going to be at my grandmother's house. Will I? Or soon leave, or something. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and have a great weekend. Bye. Just week.